everybody, and welcome to our Artisan Market via Facebook Live. Absolutely delighted to be hosting our first event. We're going to be running these every Wednesday from 7 o'clock until 8 o'clock. And tonight we've got some wonderful products to talk to you about. So I'm going to move straight on and introduce Matt Weaver from Casa Sense Home Fragrance. Over to you, Matt.
That's great. Thanks, Jude. So yeah, as Jude just said there, my name's Matt. I'm from Casa Sense and we specialise in home fragrance. And today I want to talk through with you two of our beautiful fragrances from our summer collection. So we've all been enjoying some really beautiful walks whilst we've been in lockdown. And also we've been seeing some lovely gardens along our way. And not only do those gardens look good, but they also smell fantastic too. But why is that? Well, it's a unique property because of the weather. We've had a lot of hot weather recently, and the heat in the atmosphere will cause the natural oils in flowers to combine together. And then in the heat, those oils will evaporate to give off an absolutely gorgeous and unique fragrance that's specific to every flower in the garden. So, inspired by nature, we'd like to introduce you to Peony and Blush Suede and Pomegranate from the summer collection. We've captured these beautiful aromas of gardens into our room mists and reed diffusers. So first up, we've got Peony and Blush Suede. Now, as I'm smelling this here, I'm getting a really powerful peony mixed with beautiful, juicy apple. It's absolutely divine. Now, as we get to the heart of the fragrance, we get this complex bed of flowers that cuts through. And this one gives a really warm collection of floral notes, which really, really come through. Now, if I close my eyes, I can just smell traditional, typical English country garden, where we've got roses, jasmine, and also carnations as well. And all of this sits on a really rich bed, like an oriental bed, really, of like beautiful musks and ambers and plums. So if you like your deeper fragrances as well, this one could be for you. Now, actually, I've been selling my house recently, and I've been having a lot of viewings, obviously before the lockdown started. It was back in February. But I noticed as everybody was coming through the door, I've got a Peony and Blush Suede diffuser in my hallway, and everyone was saying just how lovely the house smelled. And they could really sort of smell a really clear ambience of floral flowers as they came into the house. Now, onto our second fragrance today here, which is Pomegranate. Now, for those of you that like something perhaps a little bit more fruity, but still enjoy your florals, then this one could absolutely be for you. Now, I'll just take a smell, and it's absolutely bursting with fruit. It's almost like a cocktail of fruit, really. It makes it really, really vibrant in the home. But underneath that, it's got a really, really silky floral backdrop. So we've got a sorbet of fruits there, like apple, peach, lime, and raspberry. And that's all on a delicate bed of rose petals and lily of the valley. Now, this one isn't for the faint-hearted. It's really strong. But if you like your strong scents and you've got a powerful nose, then this one could really work well for you. So both of these fragrances are available in our reed diffusers and our room mists. So let me tell you about our reed diffusers. These are 100ml diffusers, and they're 100% oil-based, which means you'll get up to 3 months of lasting fragrance. Now, depends where you place them. So if you put them near an open window, on a radiator, or in direct sunlight, then the oil will evaporate slightly more quickly. But we do test every product in our home, and based on customer feedback, we're confident that you'll get 3 months of lasting aroma from our diffusers. Now, with the reeds, you get a choice in our diffusers. You can have the black reeds, as you can see here on the Pomegranate, or you can have the natural reeds on the Peony and Blush Suede, but that's your choice when you come to purchase. And you can see here we've got complimentary black and silver chrome caps for the diffuser jars as well. Now, the reeds, just quickly on those, there's no need to turn those. The oil will continuously evaporate up through the reeds to give you that lovely fragrance. And there's no need to turn them, as I say, because they will last for 3 months and they don't bend. They're really sort of rigid and quite different from the perhaps thinner reeds you might have seen on other diffusers as well. Now, onto our room mists here. You can see we've got the Peony and Blush Suede one here again. We've got a lovely powerful glass top there and a really strong quality pump. Again, these are 100% oil-based, which means you get that lasting fragrance in the home. And I should just say that all our fragrance oils are vegan-friendly and paraben-free. And if I just give a couple of squirts there, you can see lovely how powerful that is. That smells absolutely lovely. Now, our room mists are perhaps perfect for when you just want that little extra burst of fragrance, or potentially for those unexpected guests when you just want to freshen up your hallway, obviously after the lockdown. Now, quickly on to pricing. So our usual price for diffusers is £16 and our room sprays retail at £11. But as it's the Artisan Hour, we've got a special offer just for you today. So we've got an offer of 2 diffusers for £30. Now, perhaps you might like to have 2 of the same because you like that scent and it's your favourite. Perhaps you'd like to mix and match. And we found that different fragrances downstairs and upstairs can really create a scent journey through your home. And we've picked the Peony and Blush Suede and the Pomegranate to do just that for you. Well, not only these 2, we do a range of 20 fragrances, and you can mix and match any of those in the 2 for £30 offer. But not just that, they also come beautifully gift wrapped in a presentation box with a personalised message for your loved one here. So you can see as an example here, 2 diffusers in a box. We've got a lovely, powerful magnetic clasp that just keeps that closed. It all comes beautifully packaged. If you'd like to add a personal message, because maybe you want to send this directly to your loved one in their home, then you can do that. Just pop a little message in when you check out. And we're not going to stop there. So as if we've not got 2 for £30, we've got 3 lovely gift box luxury wrapped for you there, but we're also going to throw in the postage and packaging on us as well. So that's free postage to you too. To take advantage of this offer, just head to our website at www.catascents.co.uk and choose your products and enter the code ARTISAN at the checkout to take advantage of the special offer. And if you've got any questions, we'd be delighted to answer those either in the Facebook comments below the video or on our website. That's great. Thanks very much for joining us today, and I'll pass back over to Jude.
Thank you very much, Matt. Excellent. There's some really great offers there. So I'm sure people are going to want to get involved in that. Wonderful. Right, now we're going to move over to Mari Oakes with her products from Temple Spa. Mari, over to you. Thank you.
Hi everybody, evening. It's an absolute pleasure to join you on a beautiful night like tonight. The timing for this actually couldn't be better because, as you can see, I'm celebrating. We have actually won the Best UK Beauty Brand in the Global Makeup Awards. So I thought I would share with you a few of the items from Temple Spa here tonight. If you've never discovered us before, I suppose it really is your lucky day. So let's start with a little Temple Spa introduction. You might have discovered us already in Harrods, or perhaps in a luxury hotel, or in one of our 110 spas across the world. So Temple Spa is a British brand. We have professional strength spa skincare, and we also have obviously our award-winning cosmetics too. Our products are cruelty-free, they're paraben-free, they're sulfate-free. We've never tested on animals. We are celebrating our 20th anniversary year this year. We also have a free-from range, which is vegan-friendly, alcohol-free, gluten-free, sensitive skin-friendly, and the best bit is we're unisex too. So because it's our 20th anniversary this year, we have more offers on at the moment than ever before. I first discovered Temple Spa myself, having previously worked for a New York jewellery company, and then I later went on to work in beauty or cosmetics for Benefit. And I was struggling with my skin, experiencing, I suppose, like spots and breakouts, and you don't expect that in adulthood, but the brand literally transformed my skincare. So back to our awards, and I'll just introduce you to some of our award winners. So this is definitely one of my favourites. It's called Gorgeous Glow. It's a bronzer and blusher in one, and it has titanium oxide in there. It leaves you with a beautiful, natural, radiant glow, and it cleverly adjusts to the pH balance of your skin. So the colour of the bronzer suits everyone's skin types. And tonight we're doing obviously a special offer for Artisan Hour. So instead of being £30, this is just going to be £24. So there's a £6 discount. We have Life Defense over here, which is the most amazing moisturiser in the world. It's incredibly feather light, but it has an ingredient which is one of my absolute favourites, and it's hyaluronic acid. Now, that can sound scary for some people, but it's actually the same thing that's in a filler. So if you've ever had any aesthetics treatments, hyaluronic acid naturally occurs in your skin, in your face, but as we get older, it depletes, and it's an amazing moisture bomb. So it holds up to 1,000 times its own weight in water. So if you really want to get rid of those lines and plump out that sagging skin, this is the one for you. It also magically works as a primer too. So it's a primer and a sunscreen in one, with full broad spectrum UVA and UVB, and it has an SPF 30. And what broad spectrum means is, if you think about it, the UVA stands for aging and the UVB stands for burning, and it protects you from both those things. And if you are looking for an SPF, it's incredibly important that it is a broad spectrum SPF. And this is luckily enough to be a primer in one. The other unique thing about it is it has a blue light filter. So it actually protects you from the premature aging effects of electronic devices such as your phones, and such as computers, which we're spending a lot of time on at the moment. So the other things that I just wanted to share with you is, because we're a unisex brand, it would be, I thought I'll share one of our all-time men's favourite products, and it is used by women as well. But it's on offer to celebrate our 20th birthday. So we're actually offering this at the original selling price as it originally was when we first launched it. So this is called R. It's a muscle relaxant. So if you've got a bad back, tired, achy limbs, it's the very treatment we'd use in our spas to massage. If you've been doing a lot of exercise, maybe Joe Wicks exercises out in the garden during lockdown, and you've got some overworked muscles, this is the one for you. It's incredible. It's a natural muscle relaxant, and it has ingredients in it such as dandelion, which is great at reducing inflammation. And it's really, really zingy. It smells amazing too. So it's usually £20, but at the moment we've got that on offer for £15. And then Father's Day is coming up in June as well, so it'd be a great little gift for that. It comes boxed as well. And then finally, I thought I'd share with you, if you want a whole spa retreat at home, this is a head-to-toe experience. It gives you a whole taste of Temple Spa. It's our Discovery collection with 9 of our best sellers. So it's top-to-toe, anti-aging and spa favourites for the face and body. From cleansers to masks to toning essence to right through, it has R in there too, right through to a lip treatment as well. And if you are in lockdown and working from home at the moment, and you're thinking to yourself you need to earn some extra money for things like this, we've been working all through lockdown, and everything's available online, and you are very, very welcome to ask me a little bit more afterwards about the job opportunities that we have at Temple Spa at the moment. Thank you very much. Any questions, please text me. I think the number's going to be shared later, or message me on the comments below, or reach out to me on Facebook, and it would be an absolute pleasure to help you with any of your skincare or cosmetics needs. Thanks, everyone.
Wonderful, Murray, and congratulations to Temple Spa. Any excuse to be having a glass of fizz on a Wednesday evening, I'm sure. Wonderful, thank you. Okay, so now we're going to go to Jill, and she's going to be talking about the Hoogly home comforts that she sells for us. Thank you, Jill.
Thanks, Jude. I'm Jill, and my company is Hoogly, and we're all about making ourselves and others feel happy, feel comfy, feel cozy, and treating ourselves to feel better, really. And one of the beauties of our business is that because we're online, when people order from us, they get that thrill of there's a parcel and a treat coming to me. We specialise in 3 areas. The first one is treats for you. So it could be a nice cardi or a jumper, some snuggly socks or some wellies. We've got some really nice patterned ones. And we also have some really nice stationery. So if you're a stationery lover, we've got some lovely pens and books and notebooks and planners. The next section we specialise in is gifts. There's a wide range of products that could be gifts on our website, but we also do gift vouchers and e-gift vouchers, and we also do greetings cards. We offer a personalised greeting card service, so if you're sending a gift, we can I will write it for you in my very best handwriting, so that it looks that little bit more personal. One thing to mention as well, everything that goes out is individually wrapped as well. So if you are sending a gift, you can put a card with it and it'll be a complete gift. But the bit I actually wanted to talk to you about today is home accessories. With you all being at home quite so much, you might be starting to feel a little bit like spaces are feeling a little bit tired, like you're looking at them so much. So you might be looking for some things to refresh it. We have things like snuggly blankets, lovely candles, coasters. We've got some great door stops, some planters and lanterns. But there were three main things I wanted to talk to you about today. The first is our lamps. So we have some porcelain lamps. You'll see them lit here. We have them in 3 designs and they are £45. I think you can see they've got a lovely cutout design on them. You can see that okay. And then we have our fabric lamps, and this one's our most popular one. It's called the Tree of Life, and you can see the light shining through on that one. But if you don't have a plug socket available, but you want to have a little bit of extra lighting, we also have LED lights. I don't know whether you can see these. These are little watering can ones. So that's some of our lighting. Next is mugs and teapots. We're very into our tea here. So we have some lovely teapots and mugs that have been designed by Keith Brymer Jones. He's the master potter that was on the Great Pottery Throwdown. You might have seen him on there. He designed them and has had them made. But the ones we're most excited about are these ones, which are our new stoneware hug mugs. They've been made specially for us by a lady called Yvonne in West Sussex. She designed them for us, so we're really pleased with those. They're a great size for perfect cup of tea or coffee. And then the last thing I wanted to talk to you about was our tea light holders. I don't know if you can see them up here. We have, these ones are our most popular ones. They're £11 on the website. And if you can see on the inside, they're all coloured and they've got a little circle. Can you see that? So when you light a tea light, which I'll do now, should be able to see. The lighting's not great because the sun's shining, which I'm not complaining about. The circle lights up and creates a really nice effect. So you can order everything via our website, which is hoogly.com. Deliveries are fully tracked and start at £2.90. We're based in Northwich, so we offer a free delivery service around CW8 and CW9 area. You just need to put the code free delivery in. And that's all I had. So if anybody has any questions, put them in the comments.
Excellent. Thanks ever so much, Jill. The products look really lovely. And as you say, at the moment, we're spending so much time in our houses staring at our lounges and our kitchens. And it's always great to be able to get some new bits and pieces and revamp them. Still an excuse, isn't it, for us to buy new bits? And that's what we all love. Thanks so much, Jill. That was great. OK, now we're going to move on to Liz from Usborne Books. Hi, Liz.
Hi, thank you. So yeah, I work for Usborne Books. Oh, that's not one. Yeah, and I've got such a big range of books that you can use throughout the time through homeschooling on lots of different themes. You can see behind me here, there's lots of different themes there. We've got the World Wars, we've got animals, we've got general knowledge, money, politics even, which is apt at the moment. I did just want to draw your attention to a few of our special books. At the moment, there's a lot of anxiety around at the moment with the time that we're going through. And we have these 2 wonderful books. The Unworry book, which helps children and adults to deal with their anxieties in different ways. There's lots of different activities that the children and adults might like to do to help them resolve some of their anxieties at the moment. And then brand new out now is this Unhurry book. And this book focuses on a relaxing activity book for busy brains. So there's lots of different activities in here to help you to think of different things rather than thinking of COVID all the time, but to try and change your way of thinking as well and just give you time to relax and give your brain a chance to relax as well. So there's lots of different activities in those books. One of the things that Usborne is very famous for are their magic painting books. Magic painting books, this links again with our Unworried book. It's again to try and put your unwanted thoughts to one side. They all are simple pictures, but all you need is a paintbrush and water. Very, very simple. Aimed at age 5+, but my little boy is 2 and loved doing these last week. We have these in a range of different themes, from dinosaurs to unicorns to our new Unworried magic painting book. Very, very simple. They tear out the sheets as well. So if you're using them for multiple siblings in a family, or when the time is right, when you're going back out to restaurants, very good thing to take with you to keep those children entertained. One of the things that I sold really, really well over the last few weeks while I've been in lockdown are our white clean books, the key skills books to help you in homeschooling. Lots of different activity books linked to the curriculum. Grammar and punctuation I've got here. We have spelling, we have maths books, so times tables, addition, subtraction, and the science books as well for all ages, starting from your preschoolers right up to your age 8 and 9. And they have a white clean pen and many different activities inside the book. These retail at £6.99 each, but at the moment I've got a special offer on for 3 for £20. These have been flying out, so if you are interested, please get in touch for those books. And finally, the last book I'm going to just talk about is the series called Lift the Flap. These are really, really popular. This is a brand new one out. It links to STEM, so the science areas, and this is called Construction and Demolition. Our Lift the Flap books, there are so many in the series, covering so many different themes from history, geography, science, lots and lots of different themes. And each book has lots of different flaps that you can lift to give you some more information. As you can see there, the children love these books. This one has a flap within a flap within a flap, and there's so much information in there, which particularly at the moment in homeschooling can be used to help the children develop a more understanding of different subjects, but also as a guide for then leading them into other areas of interest for them. So all the books are available on my website. There's over 3,000 books. They range from the age of birth right through to young adults. However, the young adult books, such as these, I'm really enjoying reading as well at the moment. So for adults, they're a great read too. This book actually made me cry. It's such a good book. And they're all on the website, able to order on the website, or you can come direct to me at liz'slovelybooks.co.uk. It's £3.50 postage for any amount of books, and that will come directly to your house from our warehouse. So thank you very much for listening to me tonight. Please feel free to come and ask any questions on either Facebook Live or via my website or Facebook page. Thank you very much.
Excellent. Thanks, Liz. You're just reminding me how I now lament my teenagers. We never read together, of course, anymore. And I used to love it when they were little, and when we used to get the Usborne book choices round at preschool and choose them, and they'd get their new books and we'd sit and read them together. And I really do miss that. So yeah,
the adult books now.
Yes. Yes, so that's wonderful. Thanks very much, Liz. Okay, now we're moving back to beauty products, and we have Lisa from Tropic.
Thanks, Jude. Hi, everybody. I'm Lisa Shimmin, and I am an independent ambassador for Tropic Skincare. So you may have seen our official Tropic Skincare pages, or you might have seen lots of very excited posts from various ambassadors across the UK. We are a UK beauty brand, so you will only find ambassadors within the UK at the moment. We're just a few years old, but we have been the fastest growing beauty brand for the last 4 years, and that's something we're really proud of. We have won over 180 awards so far for our skincare, and it is all freshly made down in Surrey. It uses natural ingredients, and we are certified vegan and cruelty-free. Everybody tells us that it smells like an at-home spa. They absolutely love it. And the range is designed to be affordable and to do good, and that's in lots of different ways. So not only are our products good for our skin, there's a really fantastic app called Think Dirty. It's a free app. And it's an independent app where you can look up different beauty brands or different household products, and you can check on a scale of 0 to 10 how clean or toxic the ingredients within those products are. So we're really proud to have worked with Think Dirty to get our products verified and to show you all how clean your products can be, and that you don't need preservatives and you don't need toxic ingredients in them. I've got a few of the products here to show you. We have a complete range. We do skincare, hair care, body care. We have a tanning range, and we also have a sunscreen range, which we're really proud of. We have 2 different types of sunscreen within the range, and they are both broad spectrum protection. That's what we need to be looking for. It has to protect us from UVA and UVB rays. And everybody needs SPF on their face all year round, not just when it's sunny. So we have recently launched our Sunday. Bring it a little bit closer. So this is designed specifically for the face, and it offers SPF 50 protection, and it also doubles up as a primer. It's not tinted, so it's suitable for men and women, and it also offers the HEV light protection, because lots of us are using our phones all the time. Mine is usually about here. Lots of us are in offices all day when we're not working from home in front of computer screens. So to have that protection is very, very important. Statistics show that people who use a sunscreen show 24% less signs of aging than people who don't. And the great news is that you can change that within just 12 weeks. So 12 weeks of wearing a daily SPF and you will see an improvement in your skin, even if that's an SPF as low as 15, but obviously we like 50. It's the way to go. Our other sun care range is zinc oxide and titanium dioxide, and it is a 100% mineral range. This is particularly good for people with sensitive skin, or if you suffer with heat rash, eczema. So it's ultra clean, and it doesn't irritate, basically. So they're both water resistant. Both of our sunscreen ranges are both water resistant, but the cream base, the pure mineral base, is slightly more water resistant. We have partnered with United World Schools so that every purchase made gives back in more ways than one. So for every purchase made, Tropic fund school days for children who wouldn't otherwise perhaps receive an education, so in places like Cambodia, Myanmar, and we're really proud of how many school days we funded, and you can see that again on Tropic Ambassador pages or on the Tropic Skincare pages themselves. All of our ingredients are sustainably sourced and ethically sourced. And we double offset all of our carbon emissions. So whether that's us driving to do Pampers, which we do at home Pampers out of lockdown, we've been doing lots of online pampering at the moment, and people in our offices, and the way that our ingredients are shipped to us, it's all double offset. Yeah, so I think I'll finish with our smoothing cleanser, which is the first product I ever used. And it is fantastic for cleaning the face, but also for removing makeup, including eye makeup. It has recently won 2 awards in the Beauty Bible and the Beauty Shortlist Awards. So if you're going to start anywhere, I would absolutely recommend you start with our smoothing cleanser. Thank you very much, Jude.
Excellent. Thanks, Lisa. Just before you go on mute again, what was the name of that website?
Think Dirty.
Think Dirty. Excellent.
Think Dirty, shop clean.
Wonderful. Thank you very much, Lisa.
Thank you.
Okay, we're now going to move over to Andrew Collier, photography. Hi, Andrew.
Hello. I found the unmute button straight away.
Well done.
I don't know if you're impressed, but I certainly am. I'm Andrew Collier. I'm a portrait photographer. I live in Lymm in Cheshire, which for anybody who on Facebook Live is not in the UK is not far from Liverpool or Manchester. Two great cities, great football teams, amazing music. So what do? I photograph people and pets, and it's the most amazing fun for a job I think you could ever have. I capture what goes on in people's lives and create memories for people. And right now we're getting lots of inquiries from grandparents who are looking forward to having photographs of their grandchildren because they can't see them normally. So they're turning into quite a thing. And this year, because very few people are going on holidays, they have got some money to spend on having family portraits and pet portraits done. So I'm now going to switch screens and show you some examples of my work, and we're going to start with some examples of framed family portraits. All my work is framed and presented as art for the wall. So here goes. Let's see how this works. So hopefully now you can see a picture of two little boys in a garden surrounded by flower pots. They're quite cute. They're very cute children. It's presented in a gold frame, and the overall size of that is approximately 20 inches, which I think is 50 centimeters. I do everything in inches, but about 50 centimeters. We'll now go to a very cute picture of a little boy from our village and some daffodils, which I took a couple of years ago. He's a real cutie, and that is in a dark stained hardwood frame. Young boy in his trumpet. Nice colour photograph. Not really much more you can say about apart from that it's just a moment in his life. When we did that session, he was actually playing trumpet while we were shooting, and that was truly amazing. He is quite something. This was a fun session down in South Cheshire. Big family group, and I photographed the various grandchildren who ranged in ages from about 2 to about 10. But this little boy had his own Jack Russell puppy, and two of them were inseparable. But we couldn't get him to look at the camera. So we turned it into a game of chase, and he was running away from his mum at this point. And it just worked really well as a nice photo of a little boy playing with his dog and actually not really interested in anybody else at all. It just makes a nice piece of wall art. Butter wouldn't melt, would it? You know, this is another young man, lives in Cheshire. You would think butter wouldn't melt. What a little tearaway he was. He was great fun. So moving on to older children, two girls in their 20s, sisters, sat in a bus stop. Why sat in a bus stop? Well, I can't remember actually, but we were in Wallasey, and the bit of Wallasey we were in was a bit scruffy, and the bus stop seemed to work quite well, so we just used that as a backdrop. And that is 3.5 foot wide, big frame, and it looks amazing, full size on somebody's wall, and it's in a black satin lacquered frame. It just works so well. Window light. All you need is a 3-year-old and window light. You don't need any complicated stuff. The conservatory window is to the left of the photograph, and that's where the light was coming in from. I took that in 2009, and it's still one of my favourite pictures. All these sessions have either been done at clients' homes or on location. This is another one from the shoot where we did the bus stop. There was a derelict shop behind it, next to the bus stop, and that worked really well as a backdrop. And that's one of a pair of pictures, and that one's 2 foot square. Should we have some pet? Tell you what, let's have some family groups. Sometimes it's quite nice to get all the family together. It's a moment in time, and this is something that you go, and my internet connection is unstable. I don't know why. But there we have grandparents, their children, and their children's children. So three generations, lots of people. I do an awful lot of those types of pictures at the moment, but well, up until the lockdown. But we're going to reinvent how we do those, and I'll be posting some examples of those on Facebook shortly, where people are together but distant, which will make for interesting. Anyway, the other love of my life is pet photography, and here are two Labrador pups in a gold frame, and they did actually sit that still. That is not a trick of Photoshop. That is a real photograph with a small piece of chicken stuck on the top of my lens. It's amazing how much you can do with chicken. How long have we got, Jude?
You've got just a minute.
Okay, well, I'm going to wrap up. This is an equine portrait session that I did on Morecambe Sands a few years ago, and we did it at sunset. I had the idea of the young girl riding out in the surf at sunset. Unfortunately, the tide was out. So, you know, things don't always go according to plan. And this one here is of two Dachshund puppies. I was taken in Delamere Forest at the beginning of November last year. And it's actually two photographs that were brought in together, because in one shot, one dog was looking one way, and in the other was looking the right way, and in the next shot, it was the opposite way around. So we brought them together in Photoshop to make a beautiful Christmas present, and it's approximately half life size, the real one. And the only way to get Dachshunds to look you in the eye is to lie on the floor, and that's what I'm happy to do. So pricing varies depending on the size of photographs that people buy. Everything is made to order for each client. Let me stop sharing the screen. Everything's made to order for each client, and that makes them unique. I charge £120 for the session. I photograph all over England and most of Wales, and I will go up to Scotland as and when it's open again, if people want that. But there's no distance issue. Most of my work is in Cheshire, Manchester, Liverpool, Merseyside, North Wales. But that's me. I'm Andrew Collier, portrait photographer. You'll find me on Google.
Excellent. Thanks ever so much, Andrew. And yeah, it's always lovely to look at your photos of families and pets. Wonderful. Right. And now we move on to Lisa from Be Couture Clothing, if you'd like to unmute yourself. And over to you, Lisa.
Hi, Jude. Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I've done it. Hi, everybody. So my name's Lisa, and as you heard, I'm from Be Couture Clothing. Now, it's only been in the past 2 weeks that I've actually joined and made myself a Facebook group. With the current situation, it's going really well actually at the moment. So what I've done is I've brought a small selection to show you this evening. All my prices, I hope you can see these okay. All my prices are very, very competitive. I've been in the business for, well, I don't want to tell you how many years, actually, many, many years. And I've built a good reputation for selling very good quality clothing, very on-trend clothing at extremely good prices. What I'm going to do is I'll just come through the range and show you all. This is a beautiful dress that you can wear as a top as well. It's a very fine cotton. This is priced at just £15. Now, the good thing about a lot of my clothing is it's a lot cheaper than what you'll find in boutiques. I don't have many of each item, but what I do is I change consistently what I sell 2 or 3 times each week. This skull dress top, this again is one size, machine washable, it's beautiful on. It's just £16. Now, the difference between this and what you'll find it on the high street is normally it sells at £45. Moving on to the cotton t-shirts, these are made by Studio. They're a very high quality grade cotton. I'm not sure if you can see how beautiful the detail is on these. Now, these are just one size again, but I've found a lot of ladies. You can find me on Facebook, on my Facebook group, Be Couture. If you join it, you can ask me as many messages as you'd like to. I'm finding a lot of ladies are saying that the one size clothing and t-shirts especially are very short. So if you're ladies of a certain age, when you do this, you'll find the t-shirt rucks up and you don't want to show this bit of flesh here, do we, anymore? So my t-shirts are a beautiful shape. This is a gold foil lip top. Now this will fit anything because it drapes and hangs so well, from a size 10 to a 20. And you can team it with these beautiful white linen one size trousers. That retails at £20 and the trousers at just 15. So you can see what my prices are compared to the shops. Ladies have been wanting comfy clothes because we're all working from home, and these are so super comfy to wear. One size again, and these I'm selling at just £12. Comparable in the shops would be £20–25. Now, what I do sell and has been so popular are magic trousers. I'm not sure if any of you have ever heard of these before, but ladies, customers will text me and ask why they're called magic trousers. And the reason is because they're super stretchy. They feel, the only way I can explain is they feel like leggings on, but they're structured like trousers. And, you know, again, we don't like anything fitted around the waist. I think especially with being at home and perhaps eating more than we should do at the moment. These are just fantastic to wear. They're machine washable, and again, they're just £20. And if you like a little bit of leopard, they come in this lovely, I know Jude does, they come in this lovely leopard print. I have maybe 10 or 15 colours in these, but these are absolutely flying out. Moving on to this t-shirt at the moment, to me, says it all. But again, it's pure cotton, machine washable, size small to extra large, do what makes me happy. And that's just £15. We also have the wings, the angel wings. I'm just trying to give you an idea of what I sell. So I've just put a few different varieties here to show you. But the main thing about what I sell is the quality. Most of this is pure cotton, not viscose. And again, they're all machine washable. But if you look at the detail, it's beautiful. And these tops are just £15. This dress, I hope you can see this. It's the handkerchief dress. Again, these are just £15. They come in the most beautiful designs. This is like a Missoni print, the stripe. And then we have the grey floral and the yellow leopard. Again, when you're at home, working from home, office from home, working in the garden, you can just machine wash them, and they're all £15. If you'd like to ask me any questions, these are the magic trousers again. Oh, this top I'm wearing is a denim. It's a tencel. It's just £20. Again, very easy to wear. Everything machine washes, like I said before. If you go onto my Facebook group, it's Be Couture. And the differences with what I'm trying to do is you'll see a lot of Facebook people selling clothing, but I like to think the differences with mine is it's slightly more personal. If you need to ask me questions, my phone number's there. If you need to message me, you can message me. If you need to get hold of me via Facebook in the comments, you can do. It's entirely up to you. I find a lot of women, you know, they don't particularly want to ask on Facebook about sizes. So you can flick to Messenger and privately message me that way. Postage is £3.50. I post anywhere in the UK. And the last thing I'd like to show you is this jumpsuit. this just came in last week. It's sold fantastically well because a lot of these jumpsuits have very narrow legs, and a lot of ladies don't want narrow legs on the jumpsuit. They want to feel comfy in what they're wearing. So this is French, and that's just priced at £22. So that's just a selection there, everybody. If you'd like to ask me anything later, please do. And like I said, if you want to go to my Facebook group, Be Couture, you can contact me on there. Thank you.
Excellent. Thanks ever so much, Lisa. That was a good showing of lots of different types of clothing, and it's always good to see a nice range that we've got going on there. So that brings us to the end of our stall holders. We've still got a few minutes left. Is there anybody on Facebook Live watching who would like to ask a question? Please pop it in the comments now. And we need to give a shout out to Andrea Williams, who's watching us from Shetland. So fantastic to have you with us this evening, Andrea. And also to Paul Brownbill, who is an associate of Matt and mine. So it's great to have our friends watching, as well as people that we don't know as well. So it's fantastic to have you with us. So this is going to be something that we're running every Wednesday at 7 o'clock till 8 o'clock. We're going to continue with a selection of different stalls for you. It will run in the same format. We'll be doing it on Facebook Live, and you'll be able to watch it either live or watch it on catch-up afterwards. The details so that you're up to speed with where we are and to be able to see the live event will always be on the JK Events Facebook page. So if you'd like to like that page, then you'll always be kept up to date with new events that are added to it. And that would be fantastic. So really pleased with how our first event has gone. A huge thank you to our stall holders for tonight. It's been great to have you with us. Fantastic to have you watching this evening. And if you'd like to use the comments or the event page to make any comments or ask any questions of our stall holders, we will be more than happy to pass the questions on, and you will get your response. So that just leaves me to say thank you to Casa Sense, who I've hosted this with, and thank you to everybody for being part of it. So thank you very much, and I shall see you next week at 7 o'clock.